it took us a very, very long time to make this work.
Then he became professional. Then after then, he made a post that he wanted to do internship opportunity. What comes to the mind of everybody is, who do they know that does videography?
Okay, so now the next question I want to ask you here is, let's just establish the fact that right now you've started shooting like commercial projects, like TVCs, even social media projects and all that for companies and brands.
Yeah.
So now for a person who is just starting out, their level of filmmaking is really good, but they don't just know how to break into that space where they are shooting for big brands. So what is your advice for people like
shooting for big
what are
brands?
you saying now? What is this guy saying?
No jokes. Am I even shooting? Do you know my goal?
Your goal is what?
I want to shoot for Coke and Nike. Until I shoot for Coke and Nike, I don't think
you have not shot for big brands yet.
Because I think they have the same touch process I have.
Who, like Coke and Nike?
Coke, Nike, Apple.
Apple, of course. These
Coke,
are
Nike,
really...
Apple. If once I shoot for those three brands, I will go and hang boot in filmmaking. I will go and start real estate. Or start making skits. These skit makers are buying Benz. They're not shooting for big brands.
So, but come on, man. I mean, people are seeing the stuff that's showing on screen now. Are these not big brands, for Christ's sake?
No,
when you're shot for like...
Lights is out.
Okay.
What a Magodo. What a Magodo thing to happen.
So now the question is, what is the way there?
This is you assuming I know the way.
Come on now.
Like I told you, like I can't say this is how I got here.
Okay.
I can only say that I keep working. No jokes. I can't say this is
how it happens.
This is the formula.
Yeah.
Just do this. No, there's no formula. Just put your best foot forward. Do your best work. Don't wait to shoot for Nike before you shoot like Nike.
Okay.
You don't wait to shoot for Apple before you start shooting what the kind of content Apple showcases. No, shoot it now with that small company project. They want to just, so I think one of my biggest strengths, apart from pointing the camera at people, is also helping people think beyond, helping brands think beyond what they can see.
Yeah.
So they just want to tell you, come and buy this product, buy this product, buy this product. Me, I want to let them know that before people can buy this product, they need to see themselves in this product. They need to see this product as, I need it, not just, oh, this is a product to buy. So most times I'm in the ideation stage. I'm like, as much as you want to just put this product out there and do this, I think if you do it this way, I think if you attack this emotion, if you do this, it can bang even more. And I'm doing that because that's also the type of things I want to put out too. I don't just want to put out random stuff.
Yeah.
Or people just sitting there and saying, buy this product. Or like to go out and say, no. I want to do something creative, something a bit extra. I don't shoot because I just want to make money off this brand and get out. No, I shoot because I know if this project is mad, the next another project is automatically coming out of it. Not just, oh, let me just shoot this thing, collect my money and move on. There are some projects you do like that, and it's not going to make my Instagram page. You get, but there are some projects I know this one is personal. Even if I don't make £1 off this project, I know that this project is going to be mad. It's going to bang. There's no formula. There's just you learning. See, there's no day I don't check YouTube to learn something. I think I'm a sucker for knowledge. I look for knowledge. I look for knowledge in everything. If I buy a camera today, see, if you check my YouTube and search C70, there's no video on C70.
I have not watched.
maybe like 4 if I've not watched. Like, no jokes, I'm serious. This one, I wish there was like some. I was searching for it. This system, you search. There's maybe like 4. Or maybe they just dropped the video yesterday and I've not seen it. So, like, I want to know everything the camera can do. I can close my eyes right now and set up my camera to film. Because I've taken time to... I know settings that I can do, and I know I don't mess up. This job is not going to make anywhere. And I know settings I can do. And I know this one are mad or ready to go. You get, so... I study my stuff. One thing I picked from a friend was, let them call you everything. Call you any name they want to call you. But never that, this guy knows Sabi in work. My work, if it's my work, I know it. No jokes. I know this work. I know it. Maybe another thing I might not know. Maybe how to lose tire or pump tire, or I'm not jokes. But this filmmaking work, as long as I'm still doing it, I will know it. Like what I know right now is not enough for me. We were presenting to an agency a few days ago, and they literally said the treatment that we shared with them is the best they've ever seen so far. Like not one person said it, like almost 4 people in, even the brand manager of that product said the same thing too, that so far this is the best director's treatment they've gotten. This is a big brand. It's in the likes of Coke.
You see what we're saying?
No, it's in the likes of Coke. Yeah.
You see what I'm
not
saying?
going to mention their name.
Of course.
But I'm saying that now that I'm choosing to call myself a director, I'm studying to be the best
Director
that there is. Even from pre-production, you should be able to have a confidence that I can deliver on your project. I don't do regular treatment. So I've seen a lot of people's treatment. I don't do regular treatment. No. So that's why it takes time. And even it's not even where I want it to be yet. So I'm still learning on this. I'm learning on this job. It's not like I know. It's not like we know this thing fully. Everybody's just learning on it per job. That's the sad part of filmmaking. We did not go to film school. We're just winging this thing. We're learning. We'll make mistake with this client's job, but the mistake they will not know. We will know because we'll correct the mistake in post-production as much as we can. They will not know. It will bang in their head, but we know that we did nonsense. And that's nonsense. This particular Octa FX job people are shouting all about. 2 days before few days before the video dropped, I was losing confidence in the video. I was like, this is a nonsense. So even though I said weeks before that on my WhatsApp that I'm going to, maybe that's power of words too. I said on my WhatsApp few years ago that I'm going to do I'm about to do a project that is going to be one of the best out of Nigeria.
Oh.
You people should watch this space. I saw the story they sent to me. I was like, this is mad. We can do this. And I wrote that on my WhatsApp. It was just a story stage. They didn't even paid me yet. At that point when I wrote that. And we got to post, and the video was not looking like what I wanted it to be. In fact, the final output that people are shouting about right now is not even it's not 100% what I want it to be. It's probably like 70% or maybe 60%. To be sincere. Wow. There are videos I saw after we shot that project. I'm like, damn, why didn't I see this thing 2 days before we shot? Why did I see this thing a day before we shot the project? No jokes. I'm like, I wish I just saw this video that I just saw now 2 days before we shot this video. It would have brought me another approach. And this is the same energy I'm putting to the next project. I'm trying my best to know everything I need to know before the next project. So that I don't make this mistake. People didn't see me. There are a lot of mistakes in that video. A lot. But they will not see it because power of words. I've said it. You get. So there's no formula. The formula is just doing your best work. Like doing your best work now with what you have. In fact, the first video that went viral was this Guinness Smooth Tribe.
Okay.
That had Fireboy, Beverly,
and Nengi too.
No, Nengi was not there. Fireboy, Beverly, this guy Agba that's on Twitter, one of that babe, like one photographer babe, like that. That job, if I tell you how much they pay me for that job, you laugh. In fact, that job, we shot it on ESR, and that job was just first time I'm saying this in camera, it was just a behind the scene photo shoot. That job that became more like a TVC that they played almost everywhere. In fact, I think I heard they played on Big Brother Nigeria and some other. It was on billboards. Wow. It was shot with ESR. It was just vibe. Just by shooting that job, and because that job became big, they gave us the Prince job. That was even now bigger. Yeah. You get. So I'm saying that my next job is my best job. I'm not trying to do like what I did. So I've gotten many requests of. In fact, I have someone in conversation that wants me to shoot something like that this weekend. And we're still in conversation about money and all that. But even if I'm going to shoot that, I'm not going to shoot like that. Yeah. Because the goal is not so that I be like my past. No, it's so that I'm pursuing the future. I'm not from a wealthy background or from a background that has connect, and I'll say, oh, maybe it was my uncle or my... No, there's no uncle. It's just this work, this same social media that all of us had. that all of us we have right now. Same thing.
And I mean, when you now get to this level, do you battle this kind of issue of, because now your expectations, even for yourself, is high. You have high expectations for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then
it's not higher. No jokes. It's not now that I'm short of Octa effects or anything. It's not like the expectation is higher than it used to be.
It's still at that top level.
It's always high. It has always been high.
Exactly. So now, do you battle this whole idea of like, man, what if I've messed up in this job? Like,
I'm not afraid to fail. Yeah, if we fail, we take our L and we'll continue. If you're creative in Nigeria alone is enough to stress. It's enough to burn you out. We're still saying you never taking the right. That's enough burn out. So, do I battle? No.
No, especially at that level, like where you are right now.
Which level?
Hey, dude.
That's the problem. I'm not at any level.
No, wait, but you're not. I mean, there are like especially the filmmaking space in this country.
Yeah.
Is fiercely
bigger
competitive.
Boys. Should I mention
Of course, now.
There are people that I see their work and I shout. They are bad guys. If they are counting 1 to 100, I'm not even sure I'm on 99.
Come on, now.
No jokes. They are bad guys. There are guys that are not somewhere that you don't know, but what they are pulling out, I'm scared that if my clients should see them, I won't get job again. No jokes.
Wow.
But I'm also in a place of I think secure in what I've done.
Okay. I'm
also in a space where I'm comfortable. So one of the things I tell creatives is get a 9 to 5.
That's one thing.
That will help you sieve the kind of project you do. That will help you not put you under pressure to I need to make money, I need to do anything.
Okay.
So I have a 9 to 5.
Now, a 9 to 5 means, like, is it outside creativity or also in creativity?
I have a 9 to 5.
Okay.
That is not 9 to 5.
That is not.
So I have like 2 firms I work for.
Okay.
It's more than 2 actually, but like,
and you're on their payroll. Okay, like consistent monthly cash.
Not even monthly cash. It's somewhat like a salary. Like I create content for them.
Okay.
So it's like, so I have agencies I work for here that are monthly, but this one I know that rain come, sunshine, this amount will enter every month. So whether I get job that month or not, I'm fine. I might not be able to ball
like we are supposed to ball.
This cash that they are paying me is not like it's a lot. It's something I make on one project. If I like go out and do a project, it's something I probably make times 8 or times 10. But I'm fine that if there's no job, I will be okay. At least I'll not drink Gary. Even though Gary is my best food, at least I'll not drink. I'll not.
You say Gary is your best food?
I'll not beg. I literally have Gary somewhere there.
Madu.
I will not beg, but I will not ball as much as if job enter. No problem. I can close it and go and buy iPhone 21. You get. In fact, one thing that even makes them not to sack me, if they even want to sack me, is the fact that they are seeing what I'm doing outside.
Yes.
They are seeing that I'm pulling awesome sorts.
Yeah.
Stunt outside. And they can say, this guy works for me, I'm paying this guy. There's that feeling of, this guy, wherever they shout, say, shoot, and they pay salary. You get. And I'm also wanting to do it consistently to be on that level that they can see that, this it's not like this guy is just good at shooting this interview. This guy, they shoot mad stuff outside. It's just that we're not the one putting him on that key yet. So I tell creative, go and reach out to brands. Tell them you want to create content for them. Even if it's 20K. Don't do 20K. I'm just saying 20K. But if earthquake to come down, that money is going to enter your account every month. And you can use that to plan your finances. So any other cash that comes is an additional cash. In fact, that's has even helped me to say plenty no's.
Okay.
In fact, say no to job that can pay the salary times 4 times. But I know that this script, first of all, I don't vibe with it. Second off, it's not like they're even willing to pay a lot. So why am I stressing myself? What's the point? So that's giving me a comfortable space to say, okay, I'm not taking this. Don't worry, I'm not interested.
You choose the kind of jobs you want to work on.
Is 4 million, is 8 million, is good, but I'm not doing it. Don't worry.
God, my chest.
Doing some projects will make you understand that 8 million, 10 million, 20 million is not a lot of money. It's a lot of money because you're calling it at one. By the time you put everybody on payroll and say this person is taking this, you see that at the end of the day, that 20 million job, what is reaching your hand is probably 100K. If you are not careful, if you are not even using your money at the end of the day too, because TVC space is different.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
The TVC space is different from documentaries. There are some stunts you can pull with documentary that you cannot do with TVC.
What happened?
I can't even say what happened now because there are some secrets.
There's some.
You can't learn it yourself. You get.
Yeah.
But I'm literally things that you're supposed to in documentary, you probably employ someone for like 10K or 20K, for instance. In TVC space, you're probably paying hundreds. You get because it's TVC.
It's TVC.
You get. So those things are what you learn.
So now, like, the next question I want to ask here is even something that I am still struggling with, and that is, okay, you get a job. How do you price the job? Because now the thing that
You
people
want me to say all my secrets.
no.
Let me ask you a question. How do you price a job?
Who, me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now what I'm doing here is I'm winging it. Oh, I will not lie to you.
No, I
like
need
this.
to know the winging.
I'm winging it.
So how do you price a job?
If a client calls me now and says, okay, they want a job, I ask them all these things that you talk about, like, okay, what is your product about? What do you want to do? I ask them all that. Then I now get an idea of what they want to shoot.
Okay.
The amount of actors I'm going to need, space and all that. So with that in mind, see how it's just winging, because I don't really have numbers down.
Okay.
So with that in mind, I'm just like, okay, it's going to cost around this range. 2 times I've shot, as in I use bazooka to shoot my leg.
Okay.
2 times now. So I know I have
So
a problem with
I'm
that
going to say
aspect.
something. One secret.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a secret that if you don't watch any part of this video, watch this one because I know a lot of creatives are battling with this, and this is one of the things that I tell my students to write down in class. Like even if they don't write anything down, this particular part.
Please write down, please.
So this is how I've always priced my work.
Okay.
Has it gone wrong? Maybe a few times, and that few times it was me. I knew it was going to go wrong, and I decided to just
Continue.
go the wrong route. So this is it. I do cost of production and I had profit.
Okay.
These are always priced, done by pricing. I calculate my cost of production. What is the cost of production? This is where people get it wrong. So you are doing your cost of production. You have a camera.
Yes.
You have a lens.
Yes.
You have tripod.
Yes.
You have mic.
Yes.
You have what else? You have light.
Mm-hmm.
But you do not calculate that as cost of production because you have it. So this is what I do. Everything I own, I calculate like I'm renting. So I own a C70 or I own a C300 Max. How much do they rent that camera presently in the market?
Okay.
It is maybe 20K, maybe 30K. I write it down. Camera, 30K. Mic, how much do they rent it? This. Tripod, how much do they rent? This. Everything I own, even though I own them, I own nothing. Because in the long run, I paid to buy those stuff. Just like a rental company will. And I'm expected to make money to be able to buy another stuff.
Yeah.
So those things are my cost of production. Even myself, how much am I going to pay myself for the job as a DP or as a director? I write that. That's cost of production. It's not profit. All those things.
It's cost of production.
Cost of production. How much would the editor collect to edit? Even if I'm editing. If I'm going to give an editor, let's say I'm sick and I couldn't edit again, edit the stuff. How much would an editor charge to edit this thing? Cost of post-production. How much would a colorist charge? Even if I'm going to color it myself. How much will a sound design person charge? So I write all these costs down. Cost of production. If it's going to be 2 days, that means it's going to be 2 days times 2.
Times 2.
I'm not going to say because it's my camera, it's not going to be 2 days. Though they can just pay for 1 day. No, it's 2 days. Because if the second day the camera gets faulty, I'm going to have to rent.
Yeah.
So where would that rent money come from? So I do my cost of production, then I put my desired profit. My desired profit now is based on vibe and based on the client.
Yeah.
Do I think this is an high-end job? It can be times 2 of my cost of production. Depends on what the cost of production is. It can be divided by 4 of my cost of production. Depending on what the cost of production. But my desired profit, I know that when I'm negotiating with the client, I can't go below cost of production.
Of course.
I can negotiate my profit out and say I'm not making profit from this job. But at least I should not go on a loss. So on the long run, even if I don't make money from my profit, from my gear, from paying myself, I'm already going to get paid.
Yeah.
I'm just probably not going to make profit, but I'm going to get paid. So that's how I've always done my calculation. My cost of production is that profit. And I send that.
So but is the profit a line in the breakdown?
No, it's not a line. I just put it in between somewhere.
Okay.
And I don't even do breakdown.
Oh.
I don't do breakdown and say camera this. It
Yeah.
really depends on the client. I rarely do that. So what I do is I do pre-production, this is the amount.
The amount.
Production, this is the amount. Post-production, this is the amount. My desired profit is somewhere
It's inside.
I don't tell you, oh, 3 camera guy, 50K each. That's 150. And I'll do total. Why am I giving them that information? Why
they don't ask for
why
it.
did they want to know how much
They
I'm
don't
paying
ask-
my camera crew?
Oh, I see.
That's none of their business. Because if I tell them, they might even be shocked that why is this person collecting 300K in one day when their own salary, someone that is working for 60 days or 30 days is collecting 150K. You get, so they don't need that information. It
And
is
they don't ask
expensive.
for it.
People ask for it at times. I tell them, oh, sorry, we don't do breakdown. That's the
Wow.
the breakdown is already there. Production cost. I list the thing that is in the production cost and I put the total. Why do you want to know individual cost? It's not pepper now. This is not pepper. So why you interested in knowing individual cost? Except you want to pay everybody. Do you want to pay them yourself?
But like the first time you did this, especially because if you do this kind of thing, the money will just start. It will start increasing and
It's not
increasing.
increasing.
Like,
It's not increasing. It's just that you've not been calculating well before.
you know, you can.
That's why it looks like it's
Mad,
increasing. It's
oh.
just that you've not been calculating well before. They tell you come and shoot for me because you have your camera. Just give me 50K. But if you sit down and do your math, you see that you don't get any money from that job
At all.
because your camera is 15K to rent. Let's say you own a like decent DSLR. It's probably 15K to rent.
Yeah.
Your tripod is probably like 10K. That's how much.
That's
25K.
25K
You
already.
get a mic, maybe 5K.
Yeah.
That's 30K.
That's
Yeah.
30K.
You do baton and fro. That's 10K.
That's 10K.
That's how much?
That's 40K.
40K. What else? That you get lights. You have lights.
Yeah.
Let's say like 10K. That's 50K.
50K.
And you collected 50K for the
And
job.
you've
you
not
go and
paid
shoot.
yourself. You
And you not even pay your fare. You didn't
Yeah.
calculate post production. You collect 50K and go and shoot and say, oh man, I don't make 50K. You didn't make jack. All you just did was you made your equipment money, and in fact you are even at a loss because you are going to edit.
Yeah, yourself. But then there's something that these clients do. When they call you, they'll say, so what, how much do you charge? So that thing
I don't
throws
answer.
people off
So
balance.
I ask how much do I charge based on what? I get this thing. So it's not like I'm in a space where I don't get all these requests. I have to message me and say how much is what's your daily rate to shoot?
Yeah, what's your
a
rate
project?
card?
So I tell them if I know the person and industry. So there are people that reach you that are industry people. Yeah, they want to know how much you charge to direct as a director daily
Okay.
rate. So I tell them it is so and so dollars per day. Or tell them, oh, for me to DP, this is so and so amount I do. Yeah. I tell them straight on because I know they are reaching me to hire me as a director.
Yeah.
Not to hire me as a production company.
Yeah, okay.
So if
okay,
you want to
okay.
hire me as a production company
company.
to shoot a project, I tell you to send me a brief. So I'll send you my mail. Please kindly forward a brief. With that brief, I'll be able to give you accurate cost of production. There's no one. It's not. You are not buying shoe. It's not on the shelf. The money it will take to shoot a Nike ad is not the same money that it will take to shoot a Guinness ad. And the money it will take to shoot this Nike ad is not the same money that it will take to shoot another Nike ad. It has to be based on the idea.
Brief,
The
yeah.
idea will depend on how many days we're shooting. It will determine how many you get. So when they send a brief, I can now do my cost based on the brief and say, oh, and with the brief, I ask them to send me a reference link if they have.
Okay. Of
So
the
I
kind of
can
thing they want to
kind of
achieve.
thing they want to do. So because there's nothing new under the sun. You
Yeah,
can't say your own idea is the first in the universe. They lie.
Def.
Somewhere I will check Google now and give you the exact replica of what you're trying to do. You get. So with that brief, I'll be able to do my calculations and get back to them. And I send them a document that has like breakdown, but not breakdown in pre-production, post-production, and production itself.
So that's like the treatments that you're talking about.
That's not a treatment.
Okay, that's not a treatment.
That's just invoice or quotes.
Okay,
quotation.
quotation.
Treatment is when I now go in depth into this is how we're going to shoot it.
the-
This is direction. This is reference. This is this pictorial reference and all that. And those one it depends on how I'm working. If I'm working directly with the brand, they have to pay me pre-production costs if I send in treatment. But if I'm working with an agency, agency don't pay you jack for you send treatment, which is
Okay.
wrong. Which is wrong, but. That's where we found out it's part of the world.
Okay, because-
they send treatments and if they like your treatments, and because agencies don't work on guests. they are sure that the project is going to go out.
Okay.
So they probably already have like a budget range already to work with. So it's not like they are not. It's not like personal brands that just want to check whether they can afford this. If Pepsi is going to do something and they are reaching out to an agency, they are going to reach out to the agency and say, we have 15 million naira, we need to shoot something. Can you send us ideas or what we need to want to know? Not even we need to shoot something. We want to sell our new Coke bottle. We have 15 million naira. What do you think we can do? So it's left for the agency to now write a script and say this script. So the agency will send you a script as a director or as a production company and say, we need a treatment for this script so that we can pitch you to the client. So there's already money on ground. It's not a guesswork and say, oh, just send us this thing. So in case the client, there's money on ground. So it's in your own place to now kill your treatment in such a way that it's standing out from other treatments so that you can get the job. You get. But every individual brand, they're just testing waters. They might decide and say, after your treatment, after you spend 3 days researching and all that, and they say they can't afford the project. No, wrong.
Okay, so that's why they will pay for that.
Yeah, so that's why I charge for pre-production with that and say, oh, this is pre-production cost. It involves research, treatment, script breakdown, tentative location, and all that. This is the amount. So if they pay that, I know, okay, yes, they are serious with the job. They are serious with the project. We can go ahead. Not that you just give me vibes.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so that's it.
Man, that makes sense. I'm sure, like, you people that are watching this video, it's supposed to be.
How many minutes?
Nah, this I'm now competing with Ibuka.
This is a podcast. How many minutes usually?
Normally, I think the highest I've done so far is like 16. But this one is going to pass 16. This one is going to this lecture, ladies and gentlemen. But
I shouldn't talk again.
No, please. I have another question. I know, like, the kind of things you do now is not what you were doing before.
Okay.
So now, because I know that we were once in one production together, and that day when I was looking at that production, the way people were just going around doing things, imagine, and I was overwhelmed.
Shout out to Wale.
How were you able to move from like the small productions you were doing before, especially the first day you had your biggest production, the first day you had your big production where you had to hire this, you had to have equipment, you had to like manage all those kinds of things. How were you able to make that switch?
So I don't know if it's a switch.
It wasn't.
I don't know if it's a switch because even though I was not spearheading big productions, I've like always been on set of different productions. I know I had an idea of how things run, even though I wasn't the one running the stuff. Yeah, you get. So like I've been on set, I've been opportunity to be on plenty sets. I was in big productions, even if I was shooting BTS for big productions. I won't post. Why I won't put? I was not posting BTS on my page because that's not what I want people to know. I do. Yeah. You get. But I was shooting BTS. I was shooting BTS like a lot. So I knew our production brand. So when it was time for me to create production, it wasn't new. It wasn't. I was not a space I was new to. So that's why I said it was not transitioning. But maybe what I'll call transitioning is maybe when I made my first million in a job, like my first 1 million job. Like I literally say, I charged these clients 1 million and they paid.
You know the funny thing? Let me bust your brain. This episode, you know what we should talk about? First 100K. But why they talk about first 1 million?
No. First 100K, yeah, that's it. I can't remember.
You can't remember. Can you remember that one?
No, so I'm saying the first time I did, like I literally said, this job will cost 1 million. In fact, I didn't even charge. So this is what happened. Someone in a brand wanted to do something. And I was saying, okay, since you're insider now, how much is the budget for this? I say 1 million. I shouted. like 1 million? Like, are you 1 million like naira? That shaped my mentality that, damn, there's a future in this thing.
I'm telling you, man.
Like, there's a future in this thing. And after then, it's been up the slope. Even though, I still maybe some jobs.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
Because I also pay salaries and I need to make sure that I make money before the end of the month so that people don't call my name on Insta blog. and all that. I am responsible for quite a number of things. Like I said, I work for agencies and all that.
Yeah.
They are not paying me 1 million naira per month.
Of course.
No, they are not. But they are paying me money, yeah. But that someone was willing to pay me 1 million naira for just one day. I'll just work 1 day. Even though the cost of production was probably like 500k or more safe. Because they paid me 1 million, I need to impress. I need to rent big camera, I need to lie too. At times, that thing, you don't have sense. If you are renting it because you want to impress, it's bad. If you are renting it because you want your production quality to go to that level, perfect. But not because you want to impress anybody. So, 1 million naira, it happened and it paid. I knew, okay, that means people can pay me 1 million.
Yeah.
And I tried it after then. I charged some couple of jobs. I'm at 1.5. So we don't have 1.5. We can do 950. I'm not too far from 1 million. Let's do it. Even though at times I could have like, after reading The Art of Negotiation, I felt I could have maybe negotiated better. Maybe I would have fallen to like 1,150,000 or something. Yeah, but 950. Mad though. Let's go. Do this. Like, and we're here. We're doing daily rates now. Directing. And they are paying even more than that on some projects.
Jesus.
You get? For just directing, and not like you're even renting anything. You're just
directing
and you collect your millions and you go.
Oh, God win.
And some you do is free. So one of the things that I also did was do a lot of free productions. And when I say free production, like maybe they hire my guy Fed as a DP on the project and he's going there. And I'm not doing anything in the house. Am I mad? What am I sitting down to do? That's an avenue to go and learn something new. I get out. He's not going to pay me. Or even if at the end, at times he's like, you try for me for Saturday, take this 50k. I go and I see, this is how this director works. Something you know I've seen on a normal day.
Yeah.
Free of charge. In fact, you can still even make some 50k or 100k, depending on the rate of the job you get. So those things, like, get out. Don't be comfortable with your space. Get out. Don't assist someone for free. You don't have a job. You are sitting in the house praying for a miracle too. So when I get to those sets, what I do is I become valuable on that set.
On the set.
So that people will know that this person brought value to this set. On the next set, it's probably someone I should have around, maybe as an assistant. And that will give me an opportunity to be on other sets. So I'm in that set, even though it's not like I'm telling the director what to do or not. I'm like probably in conversation with him to saying, this light here, do you think... I'm probably asking questions. Why did you choose to do this or something like this? Do you think it would make sense like this? In those moments, your suggestion might bang and the guy just feels, perfect, because all of us try to figure this thing. I don't just like that. And you've known the person, you create a relationship, follow on Instagram, hail each other once in a while, post things on Instagram that is sensible, become valuable. It's better you go outside and not make more money and introduce yourself to a new set of people that can call you to give you money than to sit down inside the house. You are not useful to nobody, not even the Nigerian government.
We still have some few questions to ask you. Just we'll soon finish the episode. But the other thing now that people have started talking about a lot, and this is finding a niche as a filmmaker. Now, is it advisable?
Because it's good English. Let's say you should have a niche here. Bro, so this is what I told my guy that sent me a message a while ago and saying he's a photographer. He wants to move to film. So I'm like, I asked him, how do you make your money presently? He said from photography. Has anybody reached out to you on the cinematography basis? I said no. I said, have you ever been hungry before? Like really hungry? Don't leave what is paying you for what you don't know. It's unwise. It doesn't make any sense because hunger is a niche.
Hunger is a niche.
Being broke is a niche. So if you have something that's... When I moved to film, I was already getting money from it. So I say I want to do it fully. I'm not doing photography again. Nobody should call me for photography. I'm not interested. And call me, I don't take requests. Because that was already paying me. I didn't move when I have no clients. So I told him, what is paying photography? Continue doing it. What you do is start reducing the content you post on photography. And money that you are making from photography, put it into personal projects for film. Start shooting that one and posting those ones more, because that's what you want people to start reaching out to you for. So that when you have a lot of content and you start having buzz in those areas, you can easily now say, oh, I'm done with pictures. Nah, not like you don't have one client, you want to switch. I swear, you switch back in 2 months. You will beg people to hire you for photography. You will go back and beg them. So the same thing with niche. I want to do documentary, but nobody's calling you for documentary because you don't have documentary work. All you have is wedding and events. What you do is keep making money off your weddings and events, because most times that's just it's not your social media that is bringing the clients, it's referral from those ones. So keep making money from there. Put that into doing a personal documentary project. Do that documentary project, post it. Do another one, post it. And you're not just doing dumb documentary projects. You are doing your best work in that. You are actually putting money to do those projects. When people now start calling you for that, nobody will tell you when you don't have time for weddings again. The weddings will stop because you don't have time for them again. When someone is hiring you to go to Maduguri for 2 weeks to go and shoot something, as you have an event in one Saturday, and one Saturday they are paying you 100k, in Maduguri they are going to pay you 50k per day for 2 weeks. Which will you take?
Of course. Wow.
You get? That's true, I'm saying that these are like the way to go. So reduce your content in posting, not in doing. Keep doing it because that's where you have money. Just in case this documentary that I think is your passion is not it's not going to work. So you can go back there and continue making your money. Because like I said, being broke is a niche. Hunger is a niche. Very strong one. That one, no, they know you should choose that one. That one will choose you.
Before we even go, sorry, please. I just want you to talk about shoot, edit, repeat before we go. So, is there anyone coming up this year?
Shoot, edit, repeat.
Yes. Is there any shoot, edit, repeat this year? And the goal?
Shoot, edit, repeat started because we got a space.
Okay.
And apart from the fact that I wanted to train people, we needed money to make the space look good. Oh. So I was like, what if I do a class? I know I can teach people. At least I know I can give knowledge. And people pay for it. And we use the money before they come. We make the space dope enough so that it's comfortable for them. They learn, they go, but the space is now still dope for us that were staying there.
Okay.
That's how it started, no jokes.
Okay.
I'm not going to say I was in a dream or something, or I had passion. It started because I needed money to fix something. Okay. And I felt I could offer knowledge to get money back in return. So I did the first class and it was good. The review was good. To some students in the class today, we still talk. In fact, one of my biggest gig as a dead, one of the students in the class brought it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like when I was doing project for GT Bank and all that, doing content for them. She brought it. She was a student in the class. She got a job in GT and there was an opportunity. What I was saying earlier on, that someone will be in a space and there's an opportunity and your name will pop up. Yeah. And it will pop up because you're good and they know you can deliver. So my name came and she said, oh, there's this guy. And I did the job. I did a series of videos for them. And it was good money. As I learned, it was good money. But not now. So my goal for Shoot Edit Repeat itself is not so that the students will pay. So I'm trying to move Shoot Edit Repeat away from students paying to people funding it. Funding it, okay. So not even people, maybe government funding. So I have a goal of doing like a Shoot Edit Repeat AKT State where I go with like maybe 40 filmmakers and we go and train over 100 students for a week. And the state government is providing everything that we need to run. The youths are like looking for what to do. This is a viable industry. People make money from this industry. And people are even struggling to learn. So why is the government not looking at it as an avenue to train? Like, they just train people. I know Lagos State is doing something with Del York and all that. And all that. But Del York is expensive. How many people can you send there? I was saying, and these things they are teaching is not, you don't necessarily, I'm shading Del York. You don't necessarily need a film school to learn this thing. You just need to know how to use the tool and have the right mentality. In a week, there's nothing you want to learn in filmmaking that you cannot learn in a week. It's 3 simple things. ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. Every camera now you get. That's actually my eventual goal of Shoot Edit Repeat. So I think that's why I've been back a bit. thinking of when I'll be free enough to write proposals to take to like because you actually need to propose it to them and find a link that will get all these things. People have been asking me when's the next one. I'm supposed to do one in August.
Okay. August
But I don't want to do a class because I want to do a class or because I need money. I want to do it because I want to be impactful. Two things is now I'm busy.
Yeah.
But January is usually free for me.
Yeah.
And this is a strategy I learned from someone too. That one of the best times to do class is January. Because it's beginning of the year. People want to have a sense of I learned something new. New Year resolution.
Okay. Yeah.
January one of the best things to do. So if you're planning a class, think of January actually. Forget that people spend money in December.
Yeah.
A lot of people just want to improve their lives in January. If you also have people in government that I think can sponsor, this one I can, because they're going to pay money. Government to pay money now. So I can clear my schedule and say, let's go and do this. Because why it will now involve me having other filmmakers join us. So government is paying us 100 million for this project to teach 200 students filmmaking. I can't take 1 million. You go join. You get.
Of course.
And so if you're in government and you feel like it's a good idea, we never can tell where this video will get to. I mean, call me. I'm ready to make it big and train people. We have testimonies of people that did not know Jack before that came to shoot a repeat and they are shooting now.
Yeah.
And we have people that came that know something and they are still shooting their rubbish. I'm not going to say everybody's part because it's a class.
Yeah, of course.
I can teach. It's there for you to receive.
Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Dabest, for giving us this opportunity.
There's no Mr. in Dabest.
Dabest. What is the advice, especially for those people that are coming up that have no idea of what this industry is about? What do you just advise them to do?
Okay, I'll use the words of Steve Jobs that I've held on to. And I got to know the meaning recently. Stay hungry, stay foolish. So stay hungry, like be hungry for knowledge, and stay foolish. Don't think you know it. Not even all. Don't even think you know it. I'm not saying in sense of imposter syndrome. No, I'm not saying that. Now I'm just saying that with the confidence that at least I have sense, but with that confidence, still know that you are foolish. That there's a lot of things you don't know, and you need to learn, which is why you need to stay hungry, because you need to learn all these things. The money will come. That money, there's money to come. No jokes. I've never been confident than I am right now that people can pay you. In this same Nigeria that we're talking about. See, a lot of people want to jackpot here. Yes. They want to jackpot around to. I'm not sure I want to. I want to travel out. Yeah, of course. I want to go, then come back. I know the rates there. I know how much you collect. I'm not sure I want to. The freedom I have in Nigeria, I'm not sure I have. The family I have in Nigeria, I won't have there. The community I have in Nigeria, I won't have there. I'll probably be depressed all my life, staying there, making money when I'm depressed. But in Nigeria, I have all these things around me. And I now know that you can make money in Nigeria. That people can pay you. And thank God for pandemic. COVID-19 brought it home. It brought it home because you could not go and hire a foreign DP again because the guy no fit fly. You get, he could no fit enter Nigeria, and brands needs to put out content. So what happened? They started reaching out to local guys. Then now all of a sudden discover that local guys can actually do what these guys you are bringing into the country can do, and even do it better. If we have those same tools, we'll do magic. Like I said, I know some crazy guys doing crazy things with nothing. So imagine if those guys give them Ari, give them boats. I go they hide on that table. And there's plenty space. Don't be saturated and say I must do TVC or I must do weddings. There's plenty space. There's plenty things you can explore. So don't think about the money right now. Think about you yourself. Develop yourself so that the money will come. That money will come, but you need to develop yourself to a level where that money and your development can align. So that they'll not pay you 1 million. That will be the last 1 million you ever receive in your life because you messed up the job. Yeah. All right, I think we've come to the end of the show. I doubt that it's going to just be one episode. It's probably going to be 2, part 1 and part 2, so that everything you just have all the unfiltered information. If you have any questions, please hit the comment section below and type as much as possible. Maybe I'll show everything to him. Maybe he will do a live. I'll reply. I'll be in the comment section. I'll be in the comment section exactly for the first week. Because I want to see what people say. So please drop as much as possible. Drop all your comments. Drop everything as much as possible so that you get answers to your questions as well. If you like this video, please, of course, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video and you watched it till this time,
something's wrong with you. Don't forget to hustle hard, hustle smart, but either way, get the bag. It is the Hustle Guinea Pig, and I'll see you again, God willing, in the next video.
Banter.